Okay guys, so we had quite a few questions about the half guard. So we're gonna kind of go over a couple of just the basics, and then if you have more specific questions, we're happy to address those, but kind of the main concepts. For the person on the bottom, okay, you're always trying to stay up on your shoulder, right? So you should always be able to see coach's back. You don't want he doesn't want to be flat on his back. The other thing he doesn't want to let me do, he doesn't want to let me scoop his head here. If I scoop his head and I can put him flat on his back, he's going to be in trouble and I'm probably going to pass. So that's why the person on the bottom is always trying to frame, always trying to scoop back. Like if I'm driving into him, he can hip out a little bit to keep himself on his back, on his side and off of his back. So when I'm on top, it basically comes down to two things. Either I have the pummel, I'm under his arm here, or he's under my arm, okay? And whoever has that pummel is usually gonna have the advantage. So I'm always trying to get the pummel. So when I'm here, I try to get the pummel and then I'll hand fight inside and scoop his head. I like to lock my hands with the gable grip and then I can pressure forward and put his back flat on the mat. I put my head down so that I can get my hips up and then I can use my other foot to open his guard and pass all the way to mount here. One more time. I get the pummel here, I scoop his head, I lock my hands, flatten his back, head up, and I can knee slice to side control too. I like to take them out just because you might as well. You get 4 more points, and I prefer to attack from the mount than the top of side control anyway. Now, let's move this way a little bit more. If I don't win this battle, right? If coach wins the battle and he gets the pummel, this starts to be worse for me, better for him. So the main thing I want to do is I have to kill this pummel. I have to get heavy on it. So I'm going to collapse my weight on my right armpit here. I can even grab either his belt or his pants, right? I'm going to hug his arm tight to his body here so that he can't start to elevate that pummel up and take my back, right? So this is where he's trying to go. I'm shutting the pummel down first. Then again, I'm gonna scoop in, I'm gonna hand fight inside, scoop the head. If I can reach all the way to the far armpit, I like to grab right here in the armpit. And then I'm gonna pull my left elbow down to my left knee here. So I start to turn his spine in kind of an arc. Now, I'm gonna drive into him and put his back flat to the mat, but I still have to deal with this pummel. So the way that I do that is I'm gonna walk my legs all the way the other way. It's really important that my left leg comes all the way around. What I don't want to happen is when I'm here, right? So when I go here, if he can scoop here, now I'm in big trouble because he goes into deep half guard. So what I have to make sure that I do, I kill this pummel, I walk both legs this way, then I'll slide my left knee up behind his back, up into the armpit. Here, knee in the armpit. Now, my right hand can push this knee down until I clear my right knee. I'm basically in the mount, except for my foot. So there's a few ways that you can clear this foot. I usually like to just bring my other foot over the top and hook it to open it. But you can also scoop their head with the other arm and make them look the other way to open and clear your foot that way.